I thought we'd focus each month. Had a great response from the request of, did everybody want to have some sort of energy update each month? And I basically tune into energies each and every day. So for me to do anything that's time constricting is an interesting idea. So the best I can do, and what I prefer to do, is sometime at the beginning of each month, I'll connect into the energies that are prevalent then and offer you that. Because I think some of these energies just don't feel as if they're there specifically for the month. They feel as if they're dynamically shifting at an enormously fast rate at the moment. And so some of them I think will be with us for many months or many, many years. And others are just to really focus in on for that particular moment in time. So that's the framework that I'm going to use for these energy updates each month. And it's beautiful to be able to offer that service for you. Because time and time and time and time again, we go through so many different experiences as these dynamic, amazing, challenging times as a human being. And when we get to know kind of like the earth energies or the cosmic energies or stuff that's going on, it does give you that perspective to know that actually we're not alone in that trial or tribulation or joy or whatever's going on. It's actually a global phenomena. And so now this morning, as I've connected in, it's basically all about love for February, and it's all about integrity, which is quite interesting. So the love that's come up is very much akin to allowing. So it's allowing the love that's actually, that we're made up of as well as stardust, to start to actually filter through each and every encounter that we have. So we have encounters with, people, animals, nature, elements, situations, relationships, jobs, whatever the encounter is, it's an inquiry into how much love you can bring to your filters of how you're seeing, feeling, and hearing this world. 2020 is a bridging year. We need to be reminded that this is a year of bridges that we are actually creating. We are creating our own bridge into the experience that we've really wished into place millennia ago. And the time is now for that to happen. So actually between now and the beginning and during the month of June, if you can imagine an arched bridge, that's the time where we're moving upwards, on that bridge. And then from that time for the rest of the year, we're moving to the new landscape. And if you imagine this river of potentiality that we're crossing, that we can pick and choose what our building blocks of a loving life is during this next 4 or 5 months. And then it's actualizing it. So it's up to you what you can bring into that. But it's a reminder, it's a big, big, huge reminder today to, you're filtering the world all of the time. Many people, because of traumas and happy and sad experiences that we've had in our past, allow us to build up walls of protection, walls of investigation, sensible walls and boundaries, so that we are less and less hurt. But the hurt that we carried from those past injuries or acquaintances or, happenings, if you're building lots and lots and lots of boundaries around you, then you have to ask where the energy is going. Where are we investing our energy into? Are we building our walls so that we have the illusion of safety? Or can we actually knock the walls down for an instant or a few minutes or a few moments or hours in a day to actually fill all of that space with the loving being that you really are? Something to think about and have a go with. The integrity part is about really, really honouring your integral truth. So in each encounter that you have during these next few weeks, and you're trying your best to invite and live in those moments of loving intent, it's about really honouring the integrity that you have within. So if you really feel, I just can't get there today, then honour that. But in honouring that, it's a way of walking your talk. So you're not actually saying, do this, that and the other, and then you do something completely different. This produces a split in your energy field, in your aura power. And it makes it very hard for you to maintain energy in any way. But if you can bring your integral truth through so that you walk your talk as much as possible in life this month and the ensuing months, then even in little bits, so I'm getting an image now, for instance, like say you're with a group of people who you used to be really, really comfortable with, but now when you're with them, you're just feeling a little bit detached. You're feeling a little bit different in some way, but you want to keep that group going. You want to keep those people in your lives, but it's just feeling a little bit off, a little bit different. That's the sort of experience where I'd love to invite you into this room of loving energy, to sit with yourself within and ask yourself, what is that? Actually start to get the answers to some of these questions. What feeling do I have when I'm with that group of people now? Not the historical one, but the one that's actually really in your face. Actually, once you ask the question, it really comes quickly. Oh, well, it's this. And whatever this is, the integrity of your heart will say whether that's a good thing for you to continue to be a part of or not. And this is part of this walking this bridge, this transformation. It's the year of transforming. So it's walking that bridge in a way that keeps you integral with who you are. And, you know, who we used to be and who we are today is forever changing. There are similarities, but there are huge differences as well. It's a real paradigm shift that we're going through. So be kind to yourself, always. Know that, you know, sometimes a day is difficult at the moment, but if it is, ask why. Inquire within. Go deep into that internal integrity of who you are. Allow your heart to answer what's going on so that you can make a decision to shift that energy into a more loving embrace for yourself. And in so doing, of course, that looks after your auric field. Therefore, you attract different sorts of people and situations, and you can move forward from a stronger, loving foundation as you take your next step up that bridge of reality that's there for us all to walk over for this whole year. So, just to recap, love everything that goes on as best you possibly can. Be kind to yourself and stick with your integrity. You know, if your integrity says, I just can't do this today, then find out what your integrity, what the answer is underneath that. What can you do today? It's not about, it's when you own what you can't do, what's trying to come in can actually magnetize your focus. And when you put your focus on that, that's what you're feeding that day. That reality is what you're feeding, and therefore it's more chance of it actually actualizing. So all emotions are equal. We run the whole gamut of emotions in our useful human existence. Don't be afraid of any of them. They're all there to be experienced. But the energies this month are actually quite quiet, and they're very strong, very fast, but they're also very hopeful, and they're very, very calm. very calm. So if you can go into a place where you can ask any of these questions of a loving way forward and how to keep into your integral truth, if you can do it from a place of expanded awareness, from a loving heart, from a sense of joyful inquiry, then the answers are going to come from the bigger, wiser part of you. And the expansive energy that's there can then be lit, and you can live within that. So there's quite a lot going on at the moment. But if you can remember love and integrity and do your best to work with that and love that heart as best you can with everything that's going on. For those that are very, very psychic and live in a very high dimensional reality, then this is your time to expand your energies, to surrender into the love that you are. And really it's really allowing that truth of those higher dimensional possibilities to find you. Your time is now. Enjoy. Bye for now. Mwah.